we've seen oxytocin levels in our community, the love chemical, 200 times normal. And when you're feeling that amount of love, it's really hard to hold a grudge. You would never want to stop feeling that way. And so you're okay with everybody in that state.
Any other thought that you have is ripping you out of that state that you're already in.
You start to go, oh my God, I like feeling this a lot. So then now it just becomes contagious. You want to feel more of it. And I think there's always more love.
Is there something similar to do with fear of other people, judgment of others, criticism, dealing with criticism of other people, that if you have this sense of innate comfort and joy with where you're at, that any opportunity or risk or threat for that to change just looks like a really shit deal?
Yeah.
Why would I take that deal?
Yeah,
I'm going to take that deal.
Yeah, and I think that's a natural state of being when we're not in survival. When we move out of survival, I think we tend to be, as a species, very good, very kind, very caring, very loving, very supportive, very informative, and that's people heal each other, people shine for one another. I think that's who we are. We're wired to be that as well as a species. And I think that's that model of then when you're like when we see in the coherence healing is you get a group of people that behave all kinds of ways in their life, and you get them and come together and you instruct them, and they all behave the same way. When they all behave the same way, it's no different than that flock of birds or school of fish. There's an emergent consciousness that's taking place. In other words, in the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. And the intention to heal another person, as an example, as the collective puts their attention on these individuals, what they're saying is we're intentionally making the effort to heal this person, because when we do heal this person, we strengthen the whole, right? And so something happens with us where we're wired. I don't know why it's so much easier to clean your neighbor's backyard than your own, but something in us, innate in us, where we get to give life to another person's life, or to love another person into life. Wow.